Ow!
Your burgers.
Ow! Halo is Halo. Yo, Trainwreck, what's going on?
Yo.
This guy CM Punk was cursing all night tonight.
Yo.
He was like, yo, fuck the locker room, fuck the Young Bucks, fuck Hangman. So we are going to try this split-screen multiplayer bullshit with the 3 people for like 5-10 minutes, and then they're going to leave.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Hello, you guys are up late. Hell yeah, we're here.
You're telling me, man.
We just finished a media scrum with AEW. CM Punk went crazy. Hey, you can't play this game. It's dead. It doesn't exist. Yeah? Well, 343? Fuck you. Oh, you just hated on 343. No, we like the game, we love the game, but we want the game to be improved so we can fucking enjoy playing the rest of it. Okay? We're not shitting on Halo just to shit on it. We're shitting on it because we love the game. It's great. But we need more content from the game.
How dare you say that?
You need at least 6 years.
How dare you? Should have been delayed for 27 years.
Yeah, right. You know what? I'm tired of these fucking... Some of these Xbox guys are a pain in the ass. You gotta call it out. You gotta call it like how you see it, man. The company's fucking up. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and... Oh, you're just hating on Halo. There's plenty of games to play. Fuck you. I didn't buy a fucking Xbox to play every other game known fucking man. I bought an Xbox to play Halo and Gears. And Forza and all that other bullshit that they make.
I agree.
Okay? If I wanted to do all the other games, I would have just bought PlayStation and stick it up my butt.
He probably died.
I love Halo, says Trainwreck in the chat room, but fuck 343. 343 needs to be shut the fuck down. Vince McMahon needs to go down there and say, line up and join the Vince McMahon Kiss My Ass Club. Yo, CM Punk killed him in the scrum. Yeah, CM Punk he single-handedly destroyed the company in one scrum. Send CM Punk down to 343.
Yeah, he should.
I work with a bunch of fucking kids. So CM Punk went crazy tonight in the scrum. It was great.
It was the best scrum
Pretty much everything me and Eli talked about last week was proven true. There is chaos in AEW backstage, but you know what? They ain't running from it. They're just coming out, flat out saying it. They're like, yo, shit's fucked up right now.
It was scrum shit.
And CM Punk told everyone he worked with to go fuck themselves. CM Punk got naked in the match?
What?
No, it wasn't him. Maybe Moxley took his dick out. I don't fucking know. Yo, CM Punk is sitting there. We thought he was eating KFC. He's eating the fucking chocolate chip muffin. And they're asking him questions. He goes, yo, fuck these people I work with. They're a bunch of fucking kids. They're unprofessional. And I don't want to fucking work with them. It was the greatest thing I ever saw in my life. We're late because we went back and we had to cap it with OBS. Because we were afraid they were going to pull this interview down. And for some reason, their microphones are fucked up, so everyone sounded like the devil.
Yeah.
It sounded like everyone was fucking possessed by the devil. It literally was the media scrum from hell.
The plane scrum.
I don't know if we can even react to that.
It might be copyrighted. I don't know. Yeah, I think it is.
Yo, Punk he took no prisoners, this guy.
It was crazy.
He went nuts.
I was shocked. Nobody was safe.
We're just sitting there watching, like, alright, they're going to mention a couple things about the match, whatever. And dude, he starts going off on everybody, and we're all looking at each other like, what? He's like, these EVPs couldn't even run a fucking target if they got together.
What's EVP?
Extremely valuable player. I don't fucking know. Oh, isn't this something vice president or something?
I don't know.
Can someone Google what an EVP is? I forgot.
Yeah.
Cody was an EVP.
I'm on it.
Punk basically deaded all the rumors and put everyone on blast. Yeah, and dude, it made Tony Khan look really bad. Because Tony Khan is right next to him, and Tony Khan, nobody would ever do that shit to Triple H or Vince. And Tony Khan's right next to him, smiling, and I'm like, dude, now Hangman's gonna go to WWE. All these guys are gonna leave. The company, you just saw tonight the beginning and the end of the company. When they make the rise and fall of AEW, you're gonna see that clip. And this guy was agreeing with him. He was shaking his head and everything. What? Did you find out what it meant?
Executive Vice President.
Executive Vice President?
Yeah.
Extremely valuable player.
Extremely
Isn't that most valuable player?
So what does that mean? They're like representing the company?
When he created AEW,
Yeah.
the Bucks, Hangman, and Cody and Brandy were signed as EVPs, and Kenny Omega.
Okay.
Because they were going to book, Kenny Omega was going to book the women's division.
Right.
The Bucks were going to book the tag division. Cody was going to book the heavyweight division. Executive Vice Perez. Alright. Eddie is in the chat. He says, what's up?
What's up?
So we got Trainwreck, Alchemist, Eli, and Eddie.
What's up, dude?
Halo is Halo!
It's okay because Halo owns Halo.
Halo is fucking Halo. Oh yes, you can borrow Dan Housing's condoms. They are used, but you can still use them. Dan Housing boots. CM Punk said he uses Dan Housing boots. I thought this game was installed. We were gonna jump on split screen real quick. We're gonna try that really quick, and then we're gonna stop streaming. So just hang out with us until then. My boy Elvis, I scammed Elvis. I scam you.
$75 on the dot.
You guys are awesome and funny.
And sexy too.
We're damn sexy. You don't know how many women grab us on the street and said, "Oh, I want you right now," and we have to be like, "We're married."
Yep. If I won't
We can't.
stick.
And they're like, "Oh, how much? I'll pay you." No,
Sorry, ladies, I'm not for sale.
sorry, ladies. But you could donate to my channel on Patreon. Hurry up, you bitch.
We don't even have to sell items on eBay. We just auction off dates.
eBay.
Oh, God. There's gas leak.
Who's on eBay? I heard Jeff is on eBay. Oh, you know what sucks? I have to fucking put the actual screen on.
Oh, yeah, that's right. you.
No, fucking DTV. There we go.
Nice. 6 seconds.
Uh,
There's no way the campaign is only 17 gigs though.
well, it's on the Series S. And I already installed the multiplayer, so there you go. Which I don't
Oh my.
Oh my god.
You give me the $75 on the dollar.
How did anyone do that? Stupid.
Why didn't Elvis just tell the Colonel to fuck off?
He tried.
It really bothers me 50, 60 years later.
We have to sign in again. Or no, we're signing in, right?
No. You are not signed in. Oh, no, you're
Yeah,
in.
we are.
You're in. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we gotta go to campaign. Load.
Are you sure you don't have to do this?
I know where I'm going. Hit the cheese button. Hey. It's not supposed to do that. Did they patch it?
Oh no.
Oh, did they patch that shit?
That's what it is.
Oh, did they patch it?
I
gotta go back to the menu. Fuck it, 343. If you patch this, you suck
Why
even more.
would they patch it out?
Because they suck at life, that's
They
why.
can't just admit that it's like.
Yeah, they're gonna get flanked while they're taking a dump.
I thought you were supposed to quit before it started.
No, slice of cheese. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
I didn't hit the slice of cheese in time. Well, why do you make 10 different buttons, 10 different commands? I'm so tired of this. Because I hit the right bumper by accident.
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
Who figured
Load
this
game.
out?
You have to wait for the loading screen to pop up. Fuck!
Oh.
You can still do it, but it just like hurries up.
This system loads so fast.
Tony
You know
Collins
what's-
so uncomfortable.
I bet you that's what happened.
Dreadpool, what's going on, brother?
Didn't you test it on like a VCR? I bet you this loads too fast.
No, because
Oh,
I tried it
you
on
did
a
it
series.
here? Oh, okay.
We gotta like quickly jump into somebody that's in a fight. You can't sign it on your phone.
No, it wouldn't work.
So on your phone, it just does like campaign.
It only does campaign. It doesn't do like regular multiplayer.
Yeah, somebody needs to be online. Trainwreck, are you home? It's just kind of. So basically, what we got to do is jump into somebody's lobby, but jump right out. The Tony, CM Punk like destroyed the company, but it was the greatest thing I ever saw in my life. So he called everybody out and said "fuck you all," and he says, I work with a bunch of fucking kids."
Did you try this with 3 people?
No, I did this by myself.
No, I mean like, did you try it like with more than one other player?
I don't
I'm just
know.
wondering. Yeah. He's gonna be up.
Fuck! Halo is Halo. Just so you guys know. In case there was any misconception. Halo Joe, American hero. Halo Joe is there. Halo Joe. Halo Joe. And she's playing fucking Fall Guys inside. Oh, I know how we can do this.
Okay.
We turn that motherfucker on.
Okay.
And we put him in a lobby.
Okay.
That's how we do it. Hang on, everybody.
I'm there for...
Oh, you're home? Okay, jump on. So, Trainwreck, go to custom game. And we're going to join your fire team. If not, I'll hook up this machine here. Halo is Halo. No, ow.
Those 60 FPS birds.
Yo, this guy CM Punk went crazy. I should play some of it. I don't want to get sued though. Do I have audio of that?
You're gonna get a copyright strike.
No, I won't, because I won't play the video.
Oh, okay.
They sound like Satan, so automatically. So whatever they did with the scrum, the microphones are fucked up, and everyone sounds like Satan in this scrum.
Oh, but don't forget there's music in the beginning.
I cut that out, didn't I?
I don't know, but there's a little bit.
Yeah, what am I? Oh, you know I can play in desktop mode. There you go.
Okay, so you fancy yourself a journalist. Would you say you're friends with Scott Colton?
So you're not
friends with him?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Well,
That makes two of us.
My point is, if you fancy yourself a journalist, even if it's for the silly world of professional wrestling, and you have journalistic integrity, people who report things, mostly that are bullshit and slanderous lies against myself, if you are friends with somebody, you blew my spot. If you're not friends with them, I apologize. But you should probably disclose who you're friends with. I haven't had anything to do with Scott Colton in almost a decade. Probably wanted nothing to do with him even longer than that. It's fucking unfortunate that I have to come up here and speak on this when I'm on my time and this is a fucking business. Why I'm a grown-ass adult man and I decide not to be friends with somebody is nobody else's fucking business. But my friends,
Ouch.
if I fall backwards, will catch me. Scott Colton, I felt, never would have. My problem was I wanted to bring a guy with me to the top that did not want to see me at the top. Okay? You call it jealousy, you call it envy, whatever the fuck it is. My relationship with Scott Colton ended long before I paid all of his bills. I have every receipt. I have every invoice. I have every email. I have the email where he says, and I quote, "I agree to go our separate ways. I will get my own lawyer and you do not have to pay anymore." That's an email that I have. The only reason the public did not see is because when I finally had to countersue him through discovery, we discovered he shared a bank account with his mother. That's a fact. And as soon as we discovered that fact and we subpoenaed old Marcia, he sent the email, "Oh, can we please drop all this?" Now, it's 2022. I haven't been friends with this guy since at least 2014, late 2013. And the fact that I have to sit up here because we have irresponsible people who call themselves EVPs and couldn't fucking manage a target, and they spread lies and bullshit and put into a media that I got somebody fired when I have fuck all to do with him. Want nothing to do with him. Do not care where he works, where he doesn't work, where he eats, where he sleeps. And the fact that I have to get up here and do this in 2022 is fucking embarrassing. And if y'all are at fault, Fuck you. If you're not, I apologize. But what did I ever do in this world to deserve an empty-headed fucking dumb fuck like Hangman Adam Page to go out on national television and fucking go into business for himself? For what? What did I do? Dave, what did I ever do? Didn't do a goddamn thing. What's your name, sir? Fuck the Pittsburgh Penguins. What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
I made it really clear in Forbes, and I just want to make it clear again. Nick,
it's not his position to make it very fucking clear. There's people who call themselves EVPs that should have fucking known better. This shit was none of their business. I understand sticking up.
Yo.
I fucking get it. I stuck up for that guy more than anybody. Okay? I paid his bills until I didn't, and it was my decision not to.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have no commented when Nick first said it. It's my fault. And if I hadn't, it's my fault. It's my fault.
I appreciate
I should have just taken it head on because you never said anything.
But I'm trying to run a fucking business. And when somebody who hasn't done a damn thing in this business jeopardizes the first $1 million house that this company has ever drawn off of my back and goes on national television and does that, it's a disgrace to this industry. It's a disgrace to this company. Now, we're far beyond apologies, right? I gave him a fucking chance. It did not get handled, and you saw what I had to do, which was very regrettable, lowering myself to his fucking level. But that's where we're at right now. And I will still walk up and down this hallway and say, if you have a fucking problem with me, take it up with me. Let's fucking go. What's your question, Nick?
First of all, you're always very nice to me. Thank you. I wanted to ask about MJF, obviously.
Yeah, what's your question, Nick?
Why now? Why is MJF back in the fold now? How do you feel about being around? How do you feel about the time spent away? All of that.
Well, if I may, I'm the one who asked him to come back because MJF's a big star in this company, and this is one of the biggest events. A year ago, CM Punk debuted here, and I thought it was right for
Everyone sounds like it's double for some reason.
fans. I thought the best thing that we could do as a company was bring MJF back.
Because he wants me to work with pricks constantly. That's what it is.
Nevertheless, two of the top wrestlers in the world, MJF and CM Punk, could be a big match down the line.
Sorry to keep bringing this fucking up, but I've never spoken his word, and I don't know how long, so I'm a little fucking pissed off about it. When it came down that he was going to sue me, I asked to talk to him. He refused. I asked for mediation. It was denied. I offered him money. He said it was not enough. He went ahead with the lawsuit and sued. It's his fucking funeral. I don't care. He shares a bank account with his mother that tells you all you need to know about what kind of character that is. I appreciate it, Nick. I'm sorry if I'm a little fucking snippy. I'm hurt and I'm old and I'm fucking tired and I work with fucking children.
I regret not answering your question the first time you asked it. Yeah, but I should have just taken it head on like I did with Blake and Forbes recently.
We're all learning here, Tony. It's okay.
Thanks, Phil.
This is from Mindy's Bakery, by the way. It's a great place in Chicago. If you like pastries and baked goods, I suggest you go there. They're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, though. Sorry about all that, Mandy. All right, thanks.
So I've asked questions of presidential candidates in my old life. I don't think I've ever been as nervous as I am right now, but I'll direct this one to Tony. You saw the reaction MJF got when he came back out at the end of the night. Do you have any worries that he was cheered in Chicago while CM Punk, hometown guys in the ring? Do you have any worries about MJF he got pure boos before. He was one of the last pure heels left in wrestling that didn't try to get cheered. And now he's sort of set up as this anti-authority figure. Do you worry about what that means for the psychology going forward, especially if he's going to take on Punk?
I think the fans want to see great wrestling matches. MJF's the top wrestler. CM Punk's the world champion, the top wrestler in the world. And I think having the top contenders, whoever came out of this match tonight, MJF sets up as a great challenger. And now CM Punk is the world champion. MJF being back, a lot of fans were excited to see it. But anytime somebody makes a comeback in the world of wrestling, generally you get a really big reaction. Am I worried about it? No, not really. Like, we have one of the most charismatic, popular professional wrestlers in the world right here. And frankly, the fans can react however they want. That's what's great about AEW and pro wrestling. We're not trying to tell people what to think. This is a really compelling story. People were emotionally moved. People are calling that a great ending. And I'm really glad people liked it. But the fact is, it was a great match and it was a great ending. And Now we'll see what happens on Wednesday. I'm not going to comment on that.
I'll tell you why I'm upset about it is because if you're an EVP, you don't try to middle your top babyface. Try to get your niche audience that's on the internet to hate him for some made up bullshit rumor. Really pisses me off. Stepping on your own dick, trying to fucking, make money, sell tickets, fill arenas. And these stupid guys think they're in Reseda.
Yep. Dominic D'Angelo, adfreeshows.com. Punk, last time we were here last year, I asked you about like Terry Funk and his influence, the legacy going on. Kind of, and this is for you too, Tony. I kind of like, you've done a great job with incorporating legends throughout, the course of AEW and as it goes on. I kind of want to see what you feel about how a lot of the modern talent today can kind of utilize some of the advice and take advice from like guys like William Regal and even
we're in.
Tony Schiavone.
Look at this.
I know,
Jake Roberts,
plenty of it. But I just kind of want to get both your perspectives on that and how that can kind of go a little bit more to help you guys outgrow as a company.
We have a locker room full of pretty brilliant minds. Jerry Lynn, Dean Malenko, Mark Henry. When I came back and I cut my promo.
Yeah, I told you.
Crazy.
No way. This is crazy.
Yeah, both of us have the weapons we have.
We got it.
This is what?
343 is trying to screw with us,
Yo, but hold on.
and we got them back.
What? This is ridiculous.
What, you didn't try this when I made the video?
No,
What, do you think my video was fake?
no, but like, I just. What?
343 are a bunch of scams. We're playing on the Series S.
No, I knew the video was
I
real.
know, my boy.
But I'm still like kind
Is
of
it kind of?
freaked out about this because this is canceled.
They
So-
canceled this
so
mode that's still in the game.
If this is canceled, then how are we
That's so
playing?
crazy, yeah.
Because they left it in like a bunch of babies. Fuck
I can't
343.
believe this. So
I've had
okay,
enough of their shit.
Let me try going far.
They made
away
a good
from you
game and they
guys.
just don't care.
I'm gonna see if the tethering works.
What do you mean?
Because you know how when we played online, there was the tethering. But what
Oh,
if I
yeah.
run away from you guys in split screen? Maybe there's no tethering.
Maybe not. Maybe that was all bullshit too.
I'm about to find out.
What did that guy say? You
Oh,
guys
no,
are a
I'm getting-
fucking ass.
I'm getting. You still have to be close. Did you see that?
You guys are kicking ass.
I got the
Oh.
notification. It's getting too far away from you.
Wait, what?
It still made me go back. It was gonna
Okay.
kill me if I kept going. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's still in the game. Anyway.
Oh! Hello!
Why wouldn't they just let us have this? Like, who cares? We're playing it right now. Like,
I don't know. Even though I bought the game, I bought the console, I bought the fucking steelbook, I bought everything Halo.
Crazy.
They still don't want to give us this shit.
we're playing it like right now. That's what
Yeah, I know. And then you got stupid fucking journalists out there that are like, oh, play a different game. It's like, fuck you. I like this game. I want to play this game.
This
I didn't buy an Xbox to play fucking Call of Duty. I bought an Xbox to play Halo, 14 Gears,
this,
whatever else they have to offer.
This
That's what I bought
debunks our
Xbox
theory
for.
that-
Rich, what?
This debunks our theory that they just couldn't handle it.
Well, I ran this on a 1S last night.
So I mean, so like, you could do it. Wow. I cannot believe this right now. That we're just playing this.
Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Bring it, fatty.
It's still at 63. Which is crazy.
beta for this.
So, how did someone figure this out?
Apparently, they figured this out a few months ago, like 9 months ago. But it wasn't like addressed until they canceled it. Like people were like, "Hey, you know, there's a way to do it still."
When they just leave this off? It's so dumb. This isn't that bad. It's playable.
We're playing it right now.
The textures look like they're scaled down, but I don't care. Like, look at this needler on my screen. Looks like the original Xbox. Which is fine because this isn't something that feels bad. I guarantee you mine's running in like 480p, 720p.
Can't get my controller to work. This is fucking Halo, my man. Whoa.
I just killed you by accident.
It's okay.
How did that hit you?
Sept inside that central building structure, under heavy guard.
Lost the rope. It's pretty playable with me. Yeah.
All clear, Marines.
It's fine.
It still feels fine. It just looks bad, but who cares? So you're not going to do this every day?
Well, I mean, we're playing on Series S, so it's
Yeah.
it's not going to look as good as Series X.
Now for our friend. I think the console's right to his cage.
It's you.
You're having issues to get this to work. On previous gen, yeah, but it works on previous gen.
Yeah, he did it on
I tried it last night.
a fat Xbox.
I did it on the 1S, but yeah, it works on a fat Xbox, no problem.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. I mean, like,
No more prisoners processed.
well, this is like the Switch version of Halo, though.
Oh, I mean, if you play it on the Series X, it probably looks a lot better.
Yeah, it's probably scaled up. Well,
4-3 is just being lazy. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know.
I hate to be that guy, but got me hit the old dusty trail.
He's gotta hit the old dusty road.
Yeah, it's really late. By the time I get home, it's gonna be so late.
Jeff Lowe is Jeff Lowe.
You want me to just leave myself signed, man? I don't care. If you guys want to keep
Well,
playing.
we're gonna turn this off at some point.
Oh, you know what? You're gonna get too far away from me. What happens if I quit? Will you guys still be able to play?
Yeah, probably go to split screen
Should I try it?
if you want.
Well, might as well test it, right?
Ah!
I broke it for everybody.
You son of a-
Oh.
Yeah, it ends it for everybody.
No, no, whoa. It's a play.
Hold on.
No,
Yeah,
but I'm
maybe.
still in.
But we're still offline.
Oh, okay.
We're just gonna be
It says
kicked to the beginning of the map, probably.
It says Arena Slayer.
Yeah, it always says
Oh,
that.
okay.
Ah, fuck.
I broke it, you guys. My bad. I tried to help you.
That's all right.
To not have to be tethered, but I broke the game.
We can still do the trick.
Oh yeah, do you want me to just sign out and then you guys can just do it? You don't have to worry
sign
about-
out.
you don't have to worry about me? Alright. If I hit leave though, are you guys gonna get booted again?
Just hit leave. That's alright. We'll try the trick one
And
last
then,
time.
I'll sign out from here, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Let's see if this works.
Great. I'll listen to you guys on my way home. You can serenade me.
Just let me know when you get home.
Yeah. Ah, fuck. Alright, guys. We should grab a soda. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Alright, I'll see you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Alright, we gotta do this again. The SSD is too fast.
Yeah, it's hard to patch it, you know.
Got it. Okay. Alright, hit start. Pick your name. It should be.
Now it should be fine, really.
It should be split screen now. Shout out to Frank. He was here all day. Yeah, we're in split screen.
That's crazy that I actually remembered on going to stream
Yeah, I know. Alright, Eddie, take care, buddy. Have a good one. I think Dreadpool said he was going to bed too, so good night to Dreadpool. Thanks for stopping in.
That kind of pisses me off that we actually had to cheat just to get this.
Yeah, I know.
At least it works.
Well, We are the banished. 343 is gonna be the fucking banished soon. I like how people are like, they should make other games. I'm like, dude, they're dedicated. They're a dedicated Halo studio. They were created to just make Halo. They have burnout. They need to make other games. Dude, you were. That's like if a fucking GM factory started making Ford cars.
Yeah.
Oh, we're tired of making GMs. Let's get Ford in here. You guys want to hear the rest of that Punk interview while we play? Shit, that's a good one. Oh wow. It's a 23-minute interview. Yo, I can't believe you fucking flipped out. That was awesome. He said yes? Okay. Let me go to OBS. You won't hear us because it's going to be too much. So I'm going to mute us. You can still see us.
That was pretty decent. You know what I mean? Kind of blur the lines a little bit. What's he doing? How crazy Phil? He's going into business for himself, and really, I was just defending myself. But you know, you mix that in with attacking Moxley and mention, you know, Kingston being the second best Kingston, which is a pretty great line. You know, but our locker room, for all the wisdom and brilliance it has, isn't worth shit when you have an empty-headed idiot who's never done anything in the business do public interviews and say, I don't really take advice. Who the fuck do you think you are? You know, that's stupid. I'm on a team with Barry Bonds, Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, and I don't need to work on my swing. I'm not going to listen to these guys. They're going to tell me how to swing a baseball. Fucking go fuck yourself. That's how I feel about it. I dare you to fucking say that to Terry Funk's face. I don't need to listen to you, Mr. Funk. I know what I'm doing. Fucking grow up.
Question for Punk. Phil
I'm
Lindsay
sorry.
from
Speak
Bleacher
up.
Report.
What?
So we can't hear you.
Sorry. Question for CM Punk. Phil Lindsay from Bleacher Report. I think it caught a lot of people by surprise your loss 2 weeks ago, and your foot injury came into play. And I wonder, you know, how much of that came into play tonight? Because a lot of fans would assume that was part of the reason you lost, but that didn't seem to hamper you tonight.
I'm wearing Danhausen's boots. This is a true story. So I assume that it's like some sort of a reverse curse. I've had a real problem with footwear. I've been trying to figure out like what to wear. And that's real life. Like I put my old wrestling shoes on and they didn't fit. I bought a new pair of 12s. They didn't fit. I've thought about wearing my gym shoes. They didn't have the stability I needed. And I bought a pair of Doc Martens because they're really comfortable. But they're too loose. And then Danhausen's like, you want to try mine on? I'm like, they're a size 10. And I put them on and they just magically fit. They're like unbelievable, like a glove. They're tight, but not too tight. They give me stability and they're comfortable as hell. So I owe him more money now.
Hi, Tony. Hi, Punk. Izzy,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm sorry if I'm scary.
No, it's okay.
No, I like you though. You're right.
Thank you. I like you too.
Thank
Huge
you.
fan. Izzy from the Hot Tag with Izzy. This question is actually directed towards Punk. We saw, you got your huge win tonight. Congratulations. And then also MJF returned. What is the message that you're trying to direct towards MJF this time around? Because you did have a feud with him a couple months ago.
I mean, do I have to? I guess. I don't know. I'm tired of wrestling these pricks. I'm tired of wrestling these kids that think they know everything. You know, but I'm not the boss. He won number one contendership, and I guess I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. I think Max is a supremely talented individual, but this goes for him and anybody else in the locker room that doesn't want to be here. You know, the grass is not greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it. And Max likes to, shit where he eats instead of watering the grass. So, we'll have to see how that goes. Thanks, Izzy.
John Alba podcast. Punk, a year ago, we were in this room and it was after Adam Cole had debuted, Bryan Danielson had debuted, and you said that it had the feeling of Bash at the Beach, where there was
Did
that
I say
energy.
that?
It was that
Did
energy.
I say that?
And a year later, here you are, world champion. Through the trials and tribulations, what's your honest assessment of the last year for you personally and professionally?
Like I know it sounds like a pretty ridiculous statement, but I would like to think, and again, in 5 years, you'll see the impact of it. There's a chance I'm wrong. We got an uphill battle in a lot of respects. There's just so much drama and turmoil going on, but I like to believe in the place I work. We do have a very, very strong roster. And like I said, we have a lot of brilliant minds backstage. So if young talent's willing to actually listen and receive advice and information, I honestly think sky's the limit. There's always going to be people who think they should be the top guy, want to be pushed, and I get that. I mean, that was me from like 2008 to 2010 or whatever, and I always wanted more, but I thought I acted like a top guy. Like if I missed a flight, I rented a car and made the town. I didn't just go, I missed the flight, I guess I'm not going to be a TV. I think Adam Cole is fantastic. I'm more worried about his health now than worried about if his impact on wrestling is going to be bigger than Scott Hall's or something like that. Like I just want the kid to be healthy because he's a sweetheart. I know Eric Bischoff is really mad that I said that, so I stand by it.
Can you tell me a little bit about the recovery from the foot injury? As far as I know you went through. It's 3 months. That was pretty quick. That's and you had major surgery. That stuff put in and everything. So
so again, what I said in promo, I think maybe last week was true. I did the stage dive. What an idiot. I must have hit my foot on the top of the guardrail, but I didn't feel it. And you would think that shit would hurt, but when people caught me, they put me back down. I waited for FTR, and I'm standing on my foot, and it just didn't feel right, But I thought, again, maybe I just whacked it or something like that, and then I wrestled on it, blew a springboard, came off the top of like a double axe, like did all this shit. And what I eventually did is, I fractured my foot, but then I pulverized the bones. Pulverize is the word Dr. Jung used. Surgery was supposed to be an hour. It wound up being like 4.5. I got 3 plates and 16 screws in my foot, and I have a new foot now. It is 100%, but it is a new 100%. And I'm, every day I rehab. But when I started rehab, this is the worst injury I've ever had. Had surgery on my elbow, easy peasy. Lower back, I could bike the next day. I could get a coffee. I could go for a 6-hour walk. You know what I mean? And I could do something. I was bedridden for 2 weeks, and it was really, really hard for me because I really wanted to have this great summer and do good for Tony and sell tickets, draw money, help with ratings. And it all just came crashing down, but that's life. I missed out on Forbidden Door and United Center. I really wanted to wrestle there, and I have pride in my work, and I wanted to carry the title and, carry through the summer and just help grow the business. So it was mentally devastating. I was bedridden for at least 2 weeks. I would be dead if it wasn't for my wife. I would also be dead because of my wife if that 3rd week I didn't get out of bed. Love April to death. I wouldn't be here right now in a lot of ways if it wasn't for her. It may sound corny to some people, not being able to walk my dog was like really challenging, you know. And then the rehab, like I could tell you how hard and painful it was and grueling, but I just wouldn't be able to do it justice. I was doing 2.5 hours of rehab. Plus, once they told me I could bike, I was biking my life away. Then I would go to the gym later and lift weights. And I was just trying to bust my ass to hurry up, and not necessarily hurry up to get back. I wanted to hurry up to get healthy, because if I'm not healthy, I'm no good to anybody. It was really, really tough. I just think it's, you know, I'm a little older now, and it was a pretty ridiculous. I think if I was 23, it would have been a hard injury. You know what I mean? Because I literally couldn't do anything. Trying to get around on crutches up and down stairs. You know, I got to walk 2 feet to go to the bathroom. I got crutches. It was pretty bad, and it was depressing. But thank you for asking.
Will Washington, Fightful.
What up, Will?
How you doing, Punk?
I'm okay.
I got a question for you. So that's why I'm here, right? So I guess a good way to round this out would be to point out the fact that your win tonight brought to an end a fairly legendary run for Jon Moxley. He hasn't been defeated in AEW in over a year. And even with the months
right?
out, he hadn't, I believe it was, Double or Nothing last year was the last time he was pinned.
And it was in a tag match.
Yeah.
He's never, it was the first time he's ever taken a clean pin in an AEW match ever, I would say. I mean, where it was under pretty fair circumstances.
Right.
In over 3 years.
Yeah. So that brings to an end a fairly legendary run for Jon Moxley. Can you talk about what it means to be the guy to put an end to that run for Moxley?
Oh man, people are probably really mad at me then, huh? Alvarez, are you mad at me? All right, I'm a little mad at you, but yeah. I think me and Mox are so similar, and obviously, we got a lot in common. You know, like both had some misdiagnosed staph infections. I mean, it's a weird thing to have in common. You know what I mean? But we came from the same place, and I think we felt a lot of the same things there. You know, kind of like you're always a bridesmaid, but never the bride. I can only hope that he appreciates being able to me doing that for him, just as I appreciate him doing this for me, you know, because I think we're both guys that nobody ever really did it for us, you know. Guys could have helped us out a little bit more, passed the torch a little bit more, and I think we're on an even footing. Whereas before, maybe you thought, you know, like I'm the bigger star. Like I'm here to try to elevate everybody, and I'm not saying that I have elevated Jon Moxley. I like to think maybe I did. I think that's what all of our jobs are, is to get, you know, if one person's up here, it's up to them to reach back and get everybody up to that level. But yeah, I think Jon Moxley, we have different philosophies about pro wrestling, but it's a beautiful thing because it's all pro wrestling, you know, and done right, it's just magic. I think he's a hell of a talent, and I sure do appreciate him. You know, Alvarez, I just saw that video, man, and you were so incredulous that I went into business for myself, and I was just like, man.
Some people were upset that you had done that. Other people said that you were defending yourself, which is what you said, that you were defending yourself.
And the reason I've never defended myself is because when you do, it just sounds like you're being defensive. But I've eaten shit on this subject for a very, very long time. And I'm very sad today that I had to get up here and say his name. He doesn't fucking deserve it, and talk about it. But facts are facts, you know. Name 2 people that have made the most money off the name CM Punk. I don't think you're there yet. The first one's Vince McMahon. The second one's Scott Colton. I hope you all have a good night. Please be more responsible with the news you get from certain people. And just remember, we're human beings. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Phil.
Bro, Larry got one of the biggest pops of the night earlier. He got loose. He ran down the thing. It was fucking great. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Fuck Sidney Crosby. Fuck Malkin. Fuck right. You know what? Fuck Ron Francis. How about that? I'm still fucking pissed about. Fuck him.
Here you go, Phil.
Dirk Graham got a hat trick in fucking game 1. They still lose and get swept. Oh. God, somebody box up these spins. And fucking...
Can I have one?
Yeah.
Thanks, Phil. Yeah, please. Thank you.
Not that weirdo non-alcoholic shit.
Yeah, but I like both. Thanks, Phil.
Contrary to pop.
Yeah, fuck Ron Francis. I don't even know who that is. He's told me he's a hockey player or something. He just randomly just says, yeah, fuck this hockey player guy.
That's so great. He's like, I'm still pissed about it. Fuck it.
Fuck Ron Francis. Oh, God. So what'd you guys think of CM Punk? He sounds like the fucking devil because something happened with the microphones. So everyone who did the press conference sounded like the fucking Satan press conference over there. Yeah.
Tony Khan's just agreeing with everyone.
Tony Khan's fucked because CM Punk just showed everyone that he owns Tony Khan. That locker room's gonna get fucked. Now Hangman's gonna go to WWE. You know what I mean? Like, these guys are gonna leave. Yeah. And you got the boss agreeing with the fucking guy that's pissed off at everybody. Dude, I can't believe that this guy CM Punk went nuts.
Yeah, I know.
Punk made Tony Khan look like a bitch. I don't know if he made him look like a bitch, but he totally made him look like he's not in control of wrestlers, which is not a good thing. Because now you got people in WWE that are like, yeah, you know what? I'm good. I'll stay with WWE. And then you got people that just came from WWE that are like, oh my God, what happened? What did I get myself into? So it's a catch-22. And it's really not a good look for everyone involved. But what are you gonna do? They need to figure something out quickly. Because they ain't looking good. I mean, what you saw was funny. It was great. But at the same time, you're literally looking at the downfall at the beginning of the end for AEW. You can't have the guys running around doing shit like that. Because that happened at WCW. Look what happened. Fucking not here anymore. Ted Turner's WCW moved on because of shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying CM Punk is like destructive. The locker room has problems. That shit should not be on the public. There definitely shouldn't be tons of shoot interviews while the company's still, still doing its thing. But, whatever. They're gonna have to figure that out. That's their problem. As a fan, it's fun to watch, but at the same time, it's like you kind of know where this is going, and it's not really a good thing. So I hope they get their stuff together. I hope that they're able to figure out what they got to figure out because the company needs to be around, man. AEW needs to exist. Eli and I are going to talk about this. Eli wanted to do another show anyway, so we'll be doing another AOX show at some point this week. I know Frank wants to test his new shed is going to be built, or it's already been built. So he's going to hook up his equipment this week, and I think Tuesday he wants to do a test show. So I think Tuesday Frank and I will review Elvis, the new movie. I don't know what time. I'll let you guys know if I find out. And that's on the docket for this week. So Frank got Quantum Leap, Sliders, The Facts of Life, and the Spider-Man 2099 toy, which is awesome. Thank you to Frank. Anybody in the chat want to ask any questions before I head out? Any questions in the chat? Abo, I have to mail your package out. Dreadpool, I gotta mail your package out. They're gonna go out Tuesday. My other phone is inside. That's your bag? That's your thing?
Yeah.
I'll just set it up for you. Hang on.
Yeah, it's actually the.
Let's go blow this out.
Still streaming.
Frank is home. Alright, good. Just know that you're home. gonna turn this off. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna turn it off. Yeah, and Frank, I gotta tell you though, this machine is super duper hot. Maybe that's what it is.
They may cause it to overheat or something.
Yeah. That's what it feels like. I'm gonna slide it. That night, maybe it had to overclock it to work. I don't know. Maybe that's why. Maybe they don't want to overheat people's systems. That thing is super hot. Like that speaker. It's funny, my dad said it looks like a speaker. And I was like, yeah, that's what people call it. Just gonna wait for this to cool down a little bit. Alright guys, I'm on my way out. Catch you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be back here in a few hours, so it's all good. So there's David Jaffe on my TV. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you later. Peace.